welcome to the JLP Services Inc. channel. What I'm about to do today is actually make two things. But we're going to start off with finishing up an axe. This is actually going to be a felling axe. I'm guessing right now probably around 6 pounds, between 5 and 6 pounds. Anyways, I already did one half, and this project I started a couple of years ago with a friend helping me with striking, and this is how far we actually had gotten. It was on, I don't know, Christmas Eve or something like that. So the idea is now is that this is actually half forged. So the next part is actually to make this other side look just like this side. And that's what we're after now, and then it'll be folded and welded. Some people call this a bow tie or a butterfly welded axe or style. It could be hatchet or an axe. Here is one that I recently had done. This is actually a hatch axe. I call it a hatch axe because it's a very light head. It's like a 1 3/4 pounds, extremely light head on a longer handle. It's almost what's actually considered a boy's length handle, boy's axe handle. So it's a longer handle, so you get better velocity, but the swing's really, really nice. So anyways, we're making almost the same style of head, except it's going to be much bigger. It doesn't seem like it right now, but it's actually going to be probably 6 inches wide. It's going to be 6 inches. Yeah, excuse me. I guess this is like, 4, so it's going to be like 6 inches, just under 6 inches, but it's going to be a lot longer. So this one's like, you can see 5 3/4. This is also really thin. This blade is going to be really thin. But really, we're going to probably end up, the blade overall is probably going to be close to 7, 7.5. And it's probably going to be about 6 inches overall length or overall height. And I'm hoping to come in, like I was saying, about between 5 and 6 pounds. So here is the blank. Here is the axe mandrel. This is actually the bottom mandrel, and this represents the same as the axe handle as far as the overall geometry and size goes. And I'll grab a handle in a little bit to when we get to that point. But anyways, let's get started, and we'll get this going. Normally it takes about 6 hours with help to do a larger axe like this. Really, it takes 6 hours to do pretty much any of the axes in this style, even if they're smaller. So even like in a carving hatchet or something like that, it still takes about 6 hours. I found that there isn't much time difference between them. I already have it marked where I was originally doing it. So we're going to come back in and do the same thing again. using the peen of the hammer, all I'm doing is drawing it this way. All I'm trying to do is make that eye wider. I will refine it several times to actually get what I want. I'm also looking to gain some, or create thinness here. I'm going to create a little bevel in the back, a taper, for when it's bent around it'll be nice and smooth in the eye. Okay, so I went in and got the handles, and you can see here what we actually got. So here is a doe's foot handle, and you can see we got plenty of length on it now. I mean, as far as the eye goes. And here are some straight handles. Each one of these has a little bit different eye size. You can see that this one is the biggest, and I guess it'd be this one and then that one. So we have plenty of material now for this size and for this size, but this is still just a little bit too small or short. You can see how that plays out. Anyways, I am undecided on the 3 handles because one's a little bit longer. This one's shorter than these two, so I don't know yet. This far along, what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the other side, and actually we're probably going to have to rasp this down to lose some of the mass. And that's okay too. Just a little bit of refinement down through there. That should be pretty good. There. Good. There. Same length. So now we just need to clean this spot up down here, and then we'll clean that up. Tenths of an inch, 2/10 of an inch, 2/10. So it's basically about 1/4 of an inch. Same thing there. So really, we're not that far off. Overall length, we have like 2 and 3/8. We've got 2 and just under 3/8 there. Which doesn't seem to make sense. Actually, no, we're right on the money. So 2 and 3/8 and 2 and 3/8. So we are pretty much good to go. I need to clean this up just a little bit. Right there. But otherwise, we're the same. That's the same. Whoops. And this is the same. So any of the marks that are in here can get left. Because this is actually the inside. This is the outside. The outside we want smooth. The inside, it's not so important because it actually helps to hold the wood and hold your handle in place. So now the biggest thing is just to clean this up just a little bit. And again, like I said, to straighten that out. So I'm going to do the patterning now. So again, we already have that patterning done. So we can come here, put that right up to the edge. 1, 2, 3. Because now we can use that as our marking point. Come back in, flip it over. Wow, wouldn't you know? Look at that. Wow, pretty good. We're almost smack dab on the money. Yeah, pretty close. That's funny. Okay, so just a little bit of cleanup. So outside, so here in the, where the tool steel is going, we need this part in here to be as smooth as possible. And this has to be like clean. The outside here, we don't care if there's a few dents in it. Same thing with this, I mean it doesn't really matter. This should be smooth, this should be dented or whatever. But overall, that's what we're looking for. And measure again. Oh, look at that, just about right in the money. Just a lick more. A little bit more. So here you have it. A little rasping. So as it stands right now, we're going to have our length is actually going to be about 6.5, 6 3/4. Our width is going to be a little bit narrower than I wanted, so we're going to end up probably about 5.5, which that's pretty good for a felling axe. Any wider, we really run into problems. It's the weight we're after. So what we got for weight right now. What we got for weight right now, or thereabouts, is we've got 9, 8, 7, 6. So we've got right around 6 pounds right now, which is ideal. So there you have it. That's where we are for today. We will pick this back up again tomorrow or in the next couple of days.